tell me about your tent.
So the tent is a CVT Mount Hood tent, courtesy of CVT, and it is the clamshell. It opens like a clamshell, and it is aluminum, so you don't have the the cover over it, which gives it a real sleek design, and it's real comfortable inside too, which is nice. And even for me being 6'7", it's a tight fit, but I do fit inside it.
And what about how many people you think you can get in there? Because the Sequoia is, I mean, no offense, but also kind of a family rig.
Right.
People with their kids, you think they could fit in that CVT?
You could probably get 2 adults and a small child. And when I say 2 adults, I mean 2 regular sized adults, not giants like me. So two regular adults, a small child, or 2 regular adults and a dog would probably have no issue in there.
Okay, cool. Tell me a little more about your rack. You mentioned it briefly.
So the rack is by Westcott Designs, based in Phoenix. And this was one of the first ones that went out. As I said earlier, I was one of the first people to get the Sequoia, and took it directly over to Jeff Westcott, and he threw the rack up there, and the quality is second to none. There's other racks that have similar style, but his is very well made. Not to take away from any of the other companies that make racks, but his is very well made, and he showed me how everything worked and where it was made and how it's cut and how it's powder coated, and it's a solid rack, and it has the crossbars across just like the other racks that are out there.
Sweet. So, and probably the extruded aluminum crossbars, so somewhat standard T-nuts that go in there?
Exactly. It's the standard T-nuts that go in, and it's easy to mount stuff to it. He really took the extra steps to make sure that the material thickness was good, and that what they made was a superior product.
Awesome. What do you got going on the back? Oh, what's that at the top of the rack there?
This is the Westcott Designs bottle opener. So if you're out on the trail and you're done driving for the day, you can drink responsibly and open your beer right there. You'll probably want to put something down here to stop the bottle caps from falling, but otherwise it's handy because we've all been out there before and no one has a bottle opener.
Is that factory stock with the rack?
This comes stock, yeah, this is factory. Now another thing too I want to show you guys with this rack is it does have this back plate on it, which is kind of different than other racks that you see out there.
That's usually open.
It's usually open. So it closes it in, it doesn't block the antenna for the GPS and satellite radio. And I think it probably helps reduce wind noise just by having it as an enclosed unit there. And you're not back here with a tent there and this big open space that's visible underneath it. So it's pretty cool.
I feel like it probably also makes it harder for people to reach up there and try to
unscrew your tent.
Yeah,
totally does. Yeah.